now I'm delighted to introduce to you John and Tashia Morgridge, who will deliver the charge to the graduates. The Morgridges have been longtime champions of UW-Madison, as many of you know. John has served on the School of Business Board of Visitors and as an advisor to the school. He currently serves on the Board of Trustees for the Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation, or WARF. Tashia currently serves on the School of Education Board of Visitors and is a past member of the University of Wisconsin Foundation Board of Directors. John earned his Bachelor of Business Administration degree from UW-Madison and his Master of Business Administration degree from Stanford University. And as many of you know, John is the founder and former CEO and now President Emeritus of Cisco Systems. Tashia earned her bachelor's degree from the School of Education. She received a master's degree in education from Lesley College in Massachusetts and has been a champion of education at all levels ever since she received those degrees. The evidence of the Morgridge's generosity to UW-Madison can be found all over this campus, from the Morgridge Institute for Public Service, to the Red Gym, to Granger Hall, to the newly renovated and expanded education building, and to the Morgridge Institute for Research, which opened in December. There's very little that hasn't been touched by their generosity. Among their many other contributions, the Morgridges have also created a permanent endowment for the state of Wisconsin. It provides need-based grants for high school graduates to attend any of Wisconsin's 2- and 4-year colleges and universities, one of the most generous grants ever given in the state of Wisconsin or in the country for that matter. We're honored and gratified that they agreed to be your commencement speakers. As you saw with their t-shirts, they have learned how to bucky, and they will talk to you about the importance of that, I'm sure.
Thank you, Chancellor Martin, for that kind introduction. And hello, class of 2011. Yahoo! It's an honor to be part of your graduation. 56 years ago, we sat out in Camp Randall for our own graduation from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. We don't even remember if we had a commencement speaker, let alone what was said. But we both remember Frank Lloyd Wright striding across the field in his pork pie hat and his flowing black cape to accept his honorary degree. With that in mind, we offer the following observations and thoughts.
In these 50-plus years, much has remained the same, but much has changed. First and most importantly, you and we graduated from a world-class teaching and research university with a faculty rated among the best in the world. Second, we both shared the rich and unique Madison experience. A few examples as we remember them.
You and we joined the Wisconsin Badgers at the Rose Bowl. 30,000 to 50,000 enthusiastic fans in red and white traveled to Pasadena. It felt like a home game.
You went by plane, we went by train. It was a 19-car block party that lasted 2.5 days. The beer was gone by Las Vegas, And some Badgers, as a result, were forced to detrain.
You hosted Barack, the 44th president. We hosted Harry, the 33rd president.
You had the world's largest snowball fight on Bascom Hill. We had the miraculous appearance of the Statue of Liberty poking through Lake Mendota ice.
26% of you have, at least 26% of you have visited a foreign country.
We went to Florida during spring break and thought it was a foreign country. I learned to duck hunt with Dr. Loudon of the Geology School on the Mississippi River on October weekends. You missed your line.
No, you say the next line.
You're supposed to say, you learned how to bucky.
Not yet. We really did practice.
We had 47 breweries in the state of Wisconsin that our students could sample.
You have 26 different beers on tap in the Union. We checked that out yesterday.
We had the Red Scare and communism.
You had the union protests at the Capitol.
We both had the campus on the lake and food and drink on State Street.
And yes, there have been changes.
We came to the university with our Wauwatosa High School diplomas. No SATs, no applications, no essays to write. Just our diploma and $75 for tuition.
There were no co-ed dorms and no co-ed bathrooms. Female students were locked down in the dorms at 10:30 on weeknights and 12:30 on weekends. You have to visualize the lobby of the dorms with multiple couples in that last lingering embrace at 25 minutes after the hour.
And yes, most students graduated in 4 years.
Today, the University of Wisconsin will confer on you the degree you have earned with the honors, rights, and privileges that accompany it. The honors are yours as a result of your demonstrated mastery of the field of your study. But remember, even at Wisconsin, that mastery only has a half-life of a decade. To maintain your mastery, you must continuously refresh your knowledge.
The rights and privileges your diploma grants are yours to enjoy. We started with annual football games, an alumni event or two, and donation checks without even a zero. Over the years, we have been members of the university's advisory boards, served on the Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation Board, the Morgridge Institute for Research Board, and the Search Committee for Chancellor Martin. We have added multiple zeros to our donation checks.
By giving back to the state of Wisconsin and to the university that nurtured us, we've enjoyed a lifetime of learning. Not only has our knowledge grown, but we've become better listeners, We've talked about and considered what might benefit the university, and we have stepped forward with support and added our energies and experience to bring ideas to fruition. Our Madison experience was the foundation for many lifelong relationships.
While we may have many relationships in our lives, only a limited number span 50 years or more. We have been each other's very best friend and lovers for over 60 years. Relationships do not just happen. They take personal investment over time. They are the essence of a life fully lived.
In the fall of 1951, I arrived at Madison to start my freshman year, while John, my high school boyfriend, was to remain in Milwaukee, go to school locally, and live at home. Imagine my surprise when walking toward Bascom on the first day of classes, a familiar arm suddenly encircled my waist. It was that easy. John found a place to stay and a job waiting tables, and enrolled at Wisconsin. Education and love flourished.
So today you will graduate from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. It is unfortunately true that our generation and that of your parents have left you with a big mess that will now be yours to clean up. Wars, budget challenges, pollution, global warming, cuts in education, battles over health care, natural disasters.
Are you ready? You are privileged to have a college education. Only about 25% of the citizens of the state of Wisconsin have a college degree. You live in an amazing country that at the moment is politically divided. Will you add to this divide or help to bridge the gap? There are choices you will make as a privileged graduate who has been given the honors and rights to use your youth, your energy, your knowledge, and your experience to change your community and your country.
A last thought: stay foolish. I know that the students of this university are often accused of too much foolishness, and perhaps that may be true. That said, we have always tried to make foolishness a part of our lives. For our 50th wedding anniversary, I gave Tashia a set of Ritz-Carlton sheets at a cost of $275. Foolishness, you say. Wrong. Even at 70 plus, we find a certain exhilaration in jumping between those mercerized Egyptian cotton 291 thread count sheets at night.
Don't tell anybody, though. And now a challenge. Today, we would like to challenge you to honor the university that has helped to provide a platform for your life. So, listen up. We are announcing the Class of 2011 Challenge Match. We will match, dollar for dollar, donations to the university from all 2011 graduates in amounts ranging from $20.11 to $120.11. Your checks must be postmarked no later than December 31st, 2011.
Let me repeat. Our foundation, the TOSA Foundation, will match your gifts between $20.11 and $120.11 made to the University of Wisconsin-Madison before December 31st, 2011. We encourage you to begin a lifelong relationship with this great university.
This is our challenge to you. Thanks for listening. Sincere congratulations.
Stay foolish, accept the Class of 2011 challenge,
And remember,
you will always be a Badger.